searching the bishop, and every
Bethesda ruins.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead. Or working at a different office.
The second
How
one
did
seems
this
more
happen?
viable.
Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76. June 2018. It began with everyone getting just a little hyped up.
Just a little.
Long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, God.
I think we have.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting, and they promised we'd know more at E3. E3 hype time, the press conference. 16 times the detail.
16 times
Yeah, sure.
the
16 times the detail.
all new rendering,
Feasible and plausible.
and landscape technology.
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size of Fallout 4.
That seems more plausible, but unlikely.
It's our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting. November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day one patch of 50 gigabytes.
Sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
Once
Accurate.
that's downloaded, people start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout 76. And oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them. Goodbye world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye heads, bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere.
Crazy.
Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4.
Ah, yes.
Use more than one nuke at a time, server's dead. Textures far too texturous and all-consuming void. Error log 307. Can't pick up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose, frame rate problems, screen
TF2
problems, getting
classic.
too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too many enemies,
Oh, good.
spawning too many god rays. Also, your camp resets after every second.
God prevents you
Sometimes it
from
goes
seeing.
Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations, surprise, floating objects, and a traveling merchant.
Traveling
Just to name a few.
merchant.
Joseph Anderson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3 hours long.
3 hours long for all the glitches in one game? Company has to go bankrupt after that. No excuse or exception.
But it gets worse. Error CE348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players
Whoa.
brick entirely. Also, when the date rolled over to the 1st of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one thought it prudent to program in other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts.
Huh?
I had a level 78 character that was randomly replaced with a level 8 character. Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about it.
How do you mess up the ability to log into your own goddamn game? How do you even do that? That doesn't even feel like a glitch anymore. That's just straight up like negligence. Just straight up trying to churn it out for the sake of monetary gain or something like that. How does one do that?
And many players are not thrilled.
Woo! Damn, look at all those negatives. 4,041 in comparison to the positive 1,000. Half of which are definitely bots. Mixed? Yeah, I can see that. Mixed is... Damn. Wow, that's a lot.
With this game, and they want Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone else to know that too. But Bethesda owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet for their rage.
For a
The
game?
only solution was to put a torch to everything else. Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam. The backlash was immense. But surely level heads.
It's a bit harsh.
The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad. Oh dear.
You were saying?
This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Despacito. Now we're gonna get copyright striked, aren't we?
Almost heaven.
Never mind.
West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains.
That's one way to get around it.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really fucking boring.
Could barely bring myself to play it in order to finish this review.
Damn.
Wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this fucking mess.
One of the smartest people right there. Broken, don't subject yourself to any more of this. Just quit while you're ahead. It's a smart man right there.
Short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime. The mods on Reddit almost gave up. Look,
Okay.
I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game.
Yeah, I mean, if the glitches just proceed for, I mean, probably most people. Some people might have gotten lucky and had a good time, but...
But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read.
Okay.
Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed.
Oh, gee. Given the fact that they quite literally, what was it, showed that you can quite literally log into... Excuse me. Quite literally log into someone else's account. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was quite literally just slapped on day release without even so much as working on it for less than a month.
Deadlines were tight. Too tight.
Millennium face.
Plus, this wasn't...
What was that? Her shoes were what?
Deadlines were tight. Too tight.
Her shoes are the size too small, obviously.
Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-Team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin.
Ah, yes, of course. Let's develop our best game with a smaller team and not the main one that could possibly deliver, you know, the best experience. Smart.
And the scope of the game kept getting bigger.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just
We're
finished.
gonna need 16 times the detail.
Please, Todd, no more.
We're gonna need 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
That, and they were trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer framework. What else could you expect?
A disaster.
Why, I give my kids
Fallout 76.
a fool.
Now, Bethesda could tolerate the bugs and the bad reviews and the irate players, but what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits. Infinite inventory.
You're telling me you're gonna draw the line at people exploiting your game to have some kind of fun? What backwards ass logic is that?
Infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Hopping for more items, infinite cache, and
Gotta go
infinite
fast.
duplication, unlimited XP, unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were unencrypted, and you could wall clip into the quest room. And someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility.
Damn.
Naturally, this can really mess with other players' online experience.
Oh yeah, it is an
Bethesda
online
was
game,
ready
isn't it?
With the ban hammer.
This just
And a
works.
blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by.
Ah, yes, of
But
course.
Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community.
I'm literally getting sent to kindergarten level of explanation just so I can get an account back. That is wow. I mean, that speaks volumes without even having me say anything.
That's right. 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back. But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this
Thanks for
approach.
mocking them, by the way.
One more exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items in the game and it would be an absolute disaster. Well, shit. Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts. At first, they tried the usual approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun? Die, cheater. Next, they put in a system where
Really?
players would
For a
get
guy who was
tagged if they
actually
ever entered the
trying
room,
this?
and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts.
Yeah.
Get in quick with a level 1 account. Get all that good shit. Then get the
Get all that good shit.
Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items.
Wow.
Then transfer that stuff to your main account and you're good to go. Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished. And you've just beaten the game. So the problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure.
Wow, they're actually working together to keep that a secret? That's... wow. I got no words. That's actually impressive. I was thinking someone might actually slip up and explain everything, but the fact that they're going out of their way to actually keep it a secret, props to them, I guess. They're not being dumb.
That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game. So they wrote another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, Cheetah. Do you want to tell us how you did it and we might unban you?
Oh my...
Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply
The
remain
incompetence
suspended.
is just...
It's not known whether this approach worked.
It's not knowing whether this approach worked. My guy, we all know it didn't work. That is just high level of tomfoolery right now. I feel like I've entered the circus. Show me where the clowns are. Oh wait, I'm seeing them right now.
From what I've seen, it's still possible to get into the dev room.
Wow.
November 22nd, 2008.
No words.
Just a week after the release, the game goes on discount. From $60 to $40 to $35 to $30.
Ooh, damn,
You can
half
find
already.
it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller.
Damn.
Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products.
You got rid of it, huh?
But to Bethesda, it's worth selling the thing at a price close to zero, because it brings people into the atomic shop, which is where the real margins are, and it inflates the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Good. There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code?
Oh my god,
And
man.
while sales are low, returns are high. Immediately
As they
upon
should
release,
be.
people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform, so they have all the control. If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back.
That's
However,
for the law.
it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous. But then
That's
word
a
about
bit
this spread
too
to forums.
much.
Then to Reddit, and a post
Apocalypse
with
incoming.
12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads.
The refund?
No one gets a refund now. Everyone go home. Show's over. Robot customer service man, engage.
I need to see this.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience.
If there's anything else we can assist you with, please reply to this email for further assistance. Thank you for your kind regards, Bethesda support. Wait, so they just cut it off indefinitely? For everyone?
A few things followed.
That's-
First, people got mad.
Yeah,
One hardcore
reasonable.
gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Trashing a GameStop for a refund? Ah, come on, man. So childish.
Thank you for calling GameStop. This is Brian. How can I help you?
That was
Bit
chill.
of an overreaction, but probably also fake.
Probably also fake. No follow-up article about him being arrested or sought. He handed over his receipt, effectively his identity. What was this guy filming before anything heated or physically happened? Nothing broken, just knocked over. The comic timing was a little too good in the full video. The guy filming is friends with the guy behind the counter. I could be wrong about this being fake, but maybe it is a bit like, you know, fooling around, but knowing people, chances are it might not actually be that fake. Just the fact is the guy probably just knocked it over.
Second,
Just didn't
the
want
media.
to bother with this nonsense. Policy maze to get refunded in Fallout
And
76.
third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal.
It isn't. The fact that they're
November
refusing it
27th,
in the first place.
2018. Miglaccio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that.
Damn,
Their
just
main argument is that
spitfiring.
it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems. Then
Yes,
they're
yes.
receiving refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway, and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state.
The
Updates
worst
on this
thing.
lawsuit is slow, so I'll keep you informed on the second channel.
I don't see a Q&A here, so probably nothing happened.
there's
That or
maybe
just
you're
they
headed
succeeded
straight
already.
to Earth. Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not
What?
me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin. Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Stream.
What?
It's a streaming platform with some
Okay.
of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world. Partial nudity? Maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly, the most arousing thing of all, knowledge.
Knowledge.
Works for your Roku, Android, etc., etc. It works on everything, okay? Science, nature,
Man, this
history,
is
tech,
old, huh?
society. CuriosityStream.com/internet historian for unlimited
Just speed this
access
up
to
real
the
quick.
world's free top documentaries and
6 years ago.
non-fiction series. Use the promo code Internet Historian during the sign-up process to get the first 30 days free. Then cancel any time. Wink. Look, please. Look, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it. And now I'm back to square one. Please. CuriosityStream.com/internet story. Add over. Let's rewind a
Oh.
little bit.
Oh, wait.
Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated. CuriosityStream.com/internet story. Ads over. Let's rewind a little.
The duffer kerfuffle. Oh, yeah, this thing with the bags, right? I also remember the stupid helmet that apparently had mold in it that could get you sick and hospitalized. How'd they manage that mess?
Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition.
That is a big box.
It came with a helmet, box, map, army toys,
Box?
and a genuine West Tech canvas bag.
I mean, the bag is
Fast forward
nice.
to the release. And customers noticed
From
that
what I
the Breakers
remember,
bag,
canvas is really
which is
good.
supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land, look a bit different. In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come in.
Man, it's even got like
just
the
advertise one thing
unsewn
deliver
parts on it. Damn.
Can't do that. So there was a surge of backlash. And people
Nylon,
began
not
emailing
canvas.
Bethesda,
Surely this must be a
asking for
mistake.
refunds, asking for answers. By this point, customer service
The guy with the
is absolutely
blindfold.
over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
They send that. They on God send this. They unironically seriously sent this. Wow.
Was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
Wow, just
That's the
No
whole
words.
email. Staff at Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally, the internet goes wild.
why would you throw a pizza?
Wow.
That's a waste of good food, man.
mad. I shaved everything off my face.
Okay, guys, this is a bit of a
Not the
PR.
beard though.
Well, the outrage. What do we do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that.
Oh my.
Fantastic idea. Hear ye, hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency.
Yeah, just because $5 are exactly gonna be worth $300 for a goddamn. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm starting to see why people were outraged about this game. I know it was terrible, but I had no idea about these types of scams. God. Holy. It's like. At that point, I might as well buy an SH Monsterage figure. At least I'll be throwing money in a proper place. And even then, I'm pretty sure I'd be wasting like, what, $100 at least? 1/3 of that will be going to a toy it's going to be collecting dust and doing way more as opposed to this. God damn.
That you'll be able to spend with us.
Oh yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah. What are you going to do with your atoms? I'm going to buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the power armor. Whoa!
That is ridiculous. $18 for paint?
Oh, what about you? Like, would
Might as well
laminate.
buy it in real life.
Laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right. Fuck the bag. Like would laminate. Like would laminate. Like would laminate. Like would laminate. Like would. Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage.
As expected.
Started piling on.
The mic being put on the others.
It even became part of that class action lawsuit from earlier.
Still
Bethesda
going
put out
on?
a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags.
What is it?
A shortage of material, apparently. That was quickly debunked.
Oh?
As it turns out, they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers.
Ah, of course, the special people.
It's not the same one, of course, but it's sourced from that ever-scarce material, canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop, for 700 atoms. Ooh.
The divine comedy here is just... I have no words. You're telling me there's even an in-game skin that has a canvas bag and you even can't afford it with the currency they give you? Wow. My God.
Ooh,
that is priceless.
Well, the bleating from the online community continued.
I'm
and
quite
Bethesda's
disappointed in my bag.
Trouble. So they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine. We'll make your precious fucking bag.
Will you
If
though?
want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc. And we'll ship out the
Okay.
bag to you in 4 to 6 months.
That
Doesn't
is
quite in there.
excessively
Because Bethesda is
long.
known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess too.
No.
Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more.
Why is that not
if you've requested your canvas
private?
bag, you've just been doxxed.
Jeez. In addition to the ridiculous long time, you just doxed yourself. How the... Wow, jeez, man. Thank God I'm not a Bethesda fan. Otherwise, I'd feel extra upset at this.
Not knowing how to immediately fix the
Man.
problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website.
Thankfully, they did
is the
that.
tale of
It's
the
at least something as opposed to nothing.
How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas. One last piece of merch.
For New Vegas? Really?
Nuka-Cola Dark. Pre-orders
What?
available in September. Shipped
this?
out on November 14th. $80 plus postage and handling. Not cheap. But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving. Or at least it would have been. November 14th came and went, and there was no rum.
Wait, so they
okay.
Wait, so they offer drinks? That's a very hazardous way of work. Video game industry and offers like liquor. Not exactly a fantastic combo, I'm not gonna lie. It pretty much spells disaster right off the bat.
A week later, on November 21st, an email comes through. There's a delay. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard, they say.
Knowing that standard, I'm not even surprised. Given the fact that everything in their games and websites is so glitchy, chances are that drink is never coming
we'll
out.
have it for you soon. No specific date given.
In the coming days, great.
Later.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered. But as a show of good faith...
Wait, what? 3 months? Yeah, it's September, October, November. Technically speaking, on August. So yeah, it is 3 months. Never mind.
We
Never
made
mind.
this
Got things
promotional
confused.
video for you. And this is where things went from tardy to retardy.
What?
Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell?
That is
People
so
were not.
scummy.
Look at that ratio.
Woof.
Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we were promised. And the media agreed.
Rum bottle made of plastic. Bottle's wrong. Truth
People
about
began
glass.
canceling their orders. Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually costs us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one.
Then by that logic, the glass one should be cheaper. Oh my god. What do you mean the glass one costs over twice to make the... Then by that logic, the glass one would literally be cheaper. Why not stick with that one? What kind of logic is that?
Then what the fuck?
Yeah, you're having a seizure at that text.
Convincing stuff. So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Ugh. In other words, terrible.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip
Can I swear it's my own show? That's a
shell.
solid line.
Poor, because how they made this damn thing. I spilled like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling. If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic. Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker.
Oh, good. It's even
Some made
paper
their own at
sticker.
home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you do want a
That
decent
one
version
looks
of
good.
the product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper, and they actually give a shit.
How much?
They're on Etsy.
30 pounds? This one's for $5? Oh, for a 3 model. Okay, that's technically speaking good. Man,
They're far cheaper.
crazy.
And they actually give a shit. Not gonna lie though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty
my
good.
10-pack of new
Now,
it's a
many claim
bowling
this was
set
an
with the
honest mistake.
plastic pins.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing. I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted
real-
glass
the
than
ad?
plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product.
Let's see it. Coca-Cola rum was dark. Was the Coca-Cola company's attempt at entering the alcoholic beverage market. The beverage was touted as the most quench way to unwind and soft drink, found successful. Versions same look as the other bottles of Coca-Cola, but a black color and a simplistic label. The alcoholic version boasting 25% volume. Drink temporarily increases one strength and endurance by 1. Perceptions colder ability to yield on ice cold. And there's no added benefit in doing so. So it's kind of like a promo from like in the game, but in real life. Very, very tricky of them. That way they can easily just kind of like place it as like a description from the games in some way. That's kind of scummy.
Product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well. Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars.
Ah, good.
This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit even called them out for it. So
Best
they
way
deleted-
to trick people.
You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine. Now, if they're happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass. It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these
What's
items
about
are
it?
pretty neat. That's cool.
Cold tape, fusion
Good
core,
idea.
dog hoodie.
Fallout
Cookbook.
76 hand. Singular. But why is he so mad? The photography is all just slightly...
Why is he so mad?
This gaudy jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media. But does the 76...
Wait. That's perfect.
This
That's actually
gaudy jacket was
golden.
mocked relentlessly on social media.
I'm gonna look so fine and it's Nike bag made jacket. Oh, that is so good. It really does match it 1-to-1, huh?
But does the 76 in 276...
Holy. That didn't even look good.
Get more immersive. And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in
That's
this crumpled
a
up
valid
toddler
point,
body bag.
actually.
You're
What?
talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is
Too
she wearing
expensive.
a size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, "Good job, print"? Now that's surprising.
I mean, it's a
And
onesie, so
They
sure.
made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those, please, but bigger and brown. Is that so hard?
Like I said, the Divine Comedy here is just absolutely incredible. They made it once, they made it twice, but sure as hell they'll fumble it thrice. Oh my god.
Let's get
By the law of the universal obscenities. Enough said.
back to the game. December 2018. There are 2 new patches released that caused quite a stir.
Patches?
The good.
Oh yeah, that was a game about a
For
game.
PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including push to talk.
Wow. Push to talk, really?
But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray! Increased stash capacity from
Field of view
400 pounds to
sliders?
600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray! They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
I got a box of bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
There were also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray!
Bobby pins. Yeah, if they weigh that much, that's
A whole bunch
that's
of
baller.
unannounced stealth nerfs. They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was
Wait,
decreased.
what?
Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard, I'll f you up.
And the backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it. To encourage people to use the Atomic Shop.
Oh, so in-game purchasing for
And let's talk briefly
the ability to
about that
play
store.
the game. That is
Some of the prices
that
are
is really
outrageous.
scummy.
A Christmas tree for $12, a Santa outfit for $20, blue and yellow paint for $18.
Yeah, the paint is just ridiculous.
$3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4.
Silver lining, you can actually buy it if you had the vault. Nah, that's not it. That's too much of a low blow. Like, come on, man.
But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle. $24 for some Christmas-themed emotes. Twice the price of these games.
For emotes? For emotes. $24 for emotes. You know something? Star Wars The Old Republic has the whole ordeal with becoming a member, paid member thing. That feels more reasonable to pay for, and it's like, what was it? $5, $7, $3 a month, maybe a week. I don't know. Definitely gonna squeeze you out in the long run, but if you play your cards right, it's definitely gonna be cheaper than this. Like, what in tarnation?
The media agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too.
Huh?
Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price.
Oh.
They're artificially jacking up the price, only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to
That
create a
is
sense of urgency.
terrible.
That's illegal. Here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU. Reddit quickly
That
picked up
is
on this and pointed it
scummy.
out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping
Truly
the
scummy.
discount and just setting it as the always intended price.
I'm surprised they set it at a discount price as opposed to the actual price. That's a surprise.
Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco.
Oh.
The new camera item that lets you teleport. Dwindling player numbers.
Teleporting
But on
camera?
the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback. So, maybe Bethesda can do it too.
Yeah, but No Man's Sky was different than this
But for
nonsense.
Todd returns to cryostasis,
Skyrim, the baby blanket.
hiding in his bunker until the bombs of
That was
Outbreak
Fallout
stop
4,
falling.
right?
And returning only when it's time to get our hopes up once again.
dramatic.
CuriosityStream.com/internet historian. Not many people know this, but I'm actually quite a good rapist, if you will.
What?
So I'm going to say all these names for you from the credits as fast as I possibly can, in time with the scrolling. Here we go, one take. Just deal Miles Millican, Justin Rollins.
Fumbled right on the first name.
Indigo Zero, Luke Hackle, Aspertine 210, Jordan, Dr. Tex, Papa Spicy Peter, Kid X, Bryce Toiler Ham, Nate Odenkirk, but Sonya Waffles, Krabby. If you want to get read by the rappers, then why don't you head over to.
He gave up. At least you tried. I'll give you points for that. Good job.